Hello, and welcome to Cosmic Murmur. The time has come to let the day find its own gentle end, to allow the curtains to be drawn on the waking world. Settle into your quiet space. Feel the gentle pull of gravity. Let your body and your mind know that it is time for rest. We find a strange and gentle beauty in endings. The soft, warm colors of a sunset, the quiet fall of snow at the end of autumn, blanketing the world in a peaceful white. An ending is not always a sadness. It is often a release, a quiet exhale, a return to a state of peace. The universe, in its own grand and silent way, also tells a story written in starlight and gravity over billions of years. And like all stories, it has a beginning, a middle, and a final chapter. Tonight we will not be afraid to turn to that final page. We will drift into the distant future, and we will ask the wondrous question, how does a story the size of the entire universe find its peace? There is nothing to fear, only a great and final mystery to float in, as you drift towards your own peaceful rest. The most likely path for our universe is a long, slow, and graceful fade into stillness, a scenario sometimes called the Big Freeze, but we can think of it as the Great Stillness. It is a future so far away the human mind cannot truly grasp the timescale, trillions upon trillions of years from now. In this distant future, the great work of the cosmos is done. Star formation has ceased. The vast, dusty nurseries that once birthed new suns are now cold and quiet. The last stars to shine are the small, cool red dwarfs. They sip their fuel so slowly they can burn for trillions of years, like the last embers of a great cosmic campfire. But even they eventually will exhaust their fire. One by one they will cool and fade and go out. As this is happening, the relentless expansion of the universe continues. The great superclusters of galaxies, which now seem so close, will have drifted so far apart that the light from one can no longer reach another. The night sky from any given point will become a perfect seamless black, an endless profound solitude. The universe will become a place of immense silence and deep, penetrating cold. The temperature will drop to just a fraction of a degree above absolute zero. All motion, all heat, all activity will slowly, gently cease. The universe, after its long and brilliant life, will finally be at rest, a state of perfect, crystalline, and eternal peace. The long cosmic breath, finally and completely exhaled. And what happens in that eternal stillness? Even after the last star has died? The story continues in a slow, ghost-like way. Over timescales that make the age of the universe seem like a fleeting moment, even the remnants of stars will dissolve. The black holes that once dominated the silent cosmos will begin to evaporate. Through a process of quantum mechanics, they will radiate their energy away, a final faint whisper into the void. After an unimaginable eternity, even the largest black holes will be gone. And then, some theories suggest, matter itself will begin to decay. The protons that form the hearts of atoms will unravel. The universe will become a thin, uniform, and ever-expanding soup of the most elementary particles. Photons, neutrinos, floating in a near-perfect vacuum. No structure, no memory, no warmth. Just a simple, final, quiet equilibrium. The story does not end on a complex note, but on the simplest one imaginable. But there is another possibility. Another path to peace. It is a more dramatic idea, but one that is just as final. It is called the Big Rip. In this scenario, the mysterious dark energy that is causing the universe to expand does not stay constant. It grows stronger. Imagine a vast, dark piece of silk being stretched from all sides. At first, the pattern on the silk, the galaxies, simply moves further apart. This is what is happening now. But if the stretching were to become more and more powerful, it would begin to overcome the forces that hold the pattern together. In the final stages of a big rip, this is what happens. The pull of dark energy would become so strong, it would overwhelm the gravity that binds galaxies together. Great clusters would be gently pulled apart. Then, the force would be strong enough to overcome the gravity holding individual galaxies together. The beautiful spirals would unspool. The stars would be released from their orbits, drifting alone into the expanding darkness. In the final moments, the process would accelerate. The bonds holding solar systems together would dissolve. Planets would be unmoored from their suns. Then, the very planets and stars themselves would be undone. And finally, in the last fraction of a second, the bonds that hold matter together would simply be released. The universe would not be torn apart in violence, but would gently, completely unravel. Every atom would come undone, dissolving back into the pure, unstructured energy from which it came. A final, total letting go. Whether the universe ends in a great frozen stillness or in a gentle final unraveling, the destination is a state of profound and simple peace. It is not an end to be feared. It is a return to a state of rest after a long and wondrous journey. It is important to remember this future is a distant, distant dream, trillions upon trillions of years from now. In human terms, it is forever. Our universe is still in its glorious, vibrant youth. It is filled with light and warmth and the beautiful complexity of life. The reason we contemplate this distant, quiet end is not to feel a sense of dread, but to feel a deeper appreciation for the preciousness of now. This warm, vibrant, and interconnected moment. The great stillness is far away. For now there is life and there is wonder. And in a small way, you are about to experience your own gentle end of everything. The end of your waking day. Sleep is a temporary, peaceful dissolution, a letting go of the conscious mind, a drifting into the quiet, mysterious darkness of your own inner world. It is a necessary rest that allows for the new beginning of tomorrow. Let that peaceful end come now. Let the universe of your day dissolve into the quiet of the night. Rest. Just rest. Cosmic Murmur.